itsmintsalad and I saw the Twilight Zone episode 25. People are alike all over. It is directed by Mitchell Lyson, written by Rod Serling, and if you haven't seen this episode, I will spoil it for you. This episode starts with following Conrad and Marcuson. They're going to Mars. They crash land onto Mars. And of course, we have Marcuson gets injured, and he's, injured. He's talking about how there might be people out here. People are all around the same. Hence the title of the episode. So Marcuson is dying. He's like, it's okay. Just go out there. Just go out. We've been trapped into this husk. I'm going to call it a metal prison husk because he's literally trapping himself in there. He doesn't want to go outside. Conrad does not want to go outside whatsoever. And Marcuson's like, just open the door. Just open the door. And it's a little spooky when you hear just do, just like little low sounds just tapping on the outside of the shuttlecraft, and that's scary. And I understand while Conrad's like not wanting to go out there, Marcuson's like, people are alike all over. And when I first heard that, I was like, yeah, that's positive, but it could also mean the negative thing too. I mean, if people are alike all over, they'll want to give in for their own benefit, something like that. Or humanity. You're a human, you know how humans are like. You've met many humans. Humans are alike all over. You got the positives, you got the negative aspects of humanity. And so I was just thinking, there's some negative aspects of humanity here, because obviously they're demonstrating the positive aspects of humanity by when Conrad opens the door. They're not like trying to saw their way through and trying to get to what's inside. They're just waiting on this guy to come out. But once he finally comes out, he's greeted by a bunch of lovely Martians who look like humans, and there's like a whole colony. There's like a bunch of Martians there, and they're like, hello, you're from Earth? Let me show you around. And then they show Conrad around. Marcuson is dead at this point. He's so injured that he gets to the point where he's not able to recover from his injuries, and then he dies. And so these Martians convince Conrad to leave his ship, and then they take him to a home, and they're like, oh, this is your home. And this is so sus. Why would someone just be giving something to me for free? I mean, I didn't do anything to earn this free thing. I don't deserve free things inherently. This is sus. My radar was going off. Red flags. So many red flags all over the place. But of course, Conrad is living in a world with rose-tinted glasses. He's just over here like, oh, thank you, kind sir. Thank you for the free house. I'm like, this is a trap. Don't accept it. Don't. And then he accepts the free house. And there's a moment, right, where after the Martians leave and he's about to like touch the door, I'm like, this is your only chance of escape. You have to go check that door. And he doesn't check that door. Instead, he just goes around and walks around, whatever. And then at some point, he feels the need to check the door again, but at this point, all the doors in the house have been locked. And I'm like, see? Humans are all alike all around. They tricked you, and now you're stuck in this house, and even though it's a nice house, the fact that you're now stuck, you don't even want to be stuck here. It's like a captivity thing. Humans don't like being in captivity. You could be captive in a mansion, but if you're captive in a mansion, you want to leave that mansion. And it's the same thing happening here. This guy liked the house that the Martians gave him. Then when the Martians locked him inside the house, he just suddenly stopped liking it. I find that interesting. He looks at a wall. By the way, no windows. No windows whatsoever. And then a wall starts moving, and then there's like bars, like jail bars, and then there's just like a bunch of people there just looking at him, including like the chick that he was like flirting with and having a lot of connections with while giving the house tour. And then he just sees that chick amongst the crowd, and he's like, come on, help me. And then she just leaves. And I'll do like the sign. He grabs a sign that says, an earthling in his natural habitat, which is to say that everyone is in their houses now. no one goes out in shelter. I'm literally outside of my house, outside of a bunch of different houses, and I can guarantee you that everyone is chilling in their own home. Like, I don't see anyone outside. The house might as well be Earthlings' natural habitat, especially with the creation of the internet and all that fun jazz. Everyone's staying inside. I honestly really like this. This is such a clever episode, and I like how he ends the episode. Humans are alike everywhere. And I was like, yes! And then he's just stuck in that cage. Oh, this is terrifying. There's so much, like, red flags. I had, like, some gut feeling that something was off. But, of course, Conrad didn't, like, at all detect this until it was way too late. So, this is such a good look at humanity as, like a species, like, what they would do. I don't know any tigers or lions that take other tigers and lions and, like, penguins and put them in captivity and then look at them. Like, that's a human thing to do. Captivity is very human. So I like this episode a lot. It has me thinking, this is such a good one. Any episode that deals with the human condition, I'm such a big fan of. And this episode certainly does comment on the human condition. So I gotta give this episode, it's a solid 8.5 out of 10. If you like this review, watch another one. The platform really likes that. If you want to fast track a movie review, you can do that for $20 Redinos at patreon.com/ASEPresents. And if you like to help support the daily grindiness of all the daily movie reviews, go to this link tree. Find the way you can help support the daily grind of all them daily movie reviews. So you can go here. And until next time, mint salad saw. I'll see you later, my sour croutons and bigger bits. Adios. I'm gonna go now. Oh no, I can't escape actually. I'm stuck in this cage. Oh, it's a mesh cage that I'm stuck in. I can't get out. How do I get out? I'm in a cage. I'm in a cage. I'm gonna find my way out. Alright, adios.